Hello guys, today we got a new hero released, Foxy Spirit, and I will try to show you her in action. I have her maxed out, as you can see here, and I will have the mythic artifact, and I will try to show you in Beast Trail, the Tribe Trial, and in PvP, some action and how to use her and what's her potential. So please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your expectations, and enjoy the video. Currently she is 16 stars with the mythic artifact. As you can see, I will explain a little bit about her abilities. Her first ability is Soul Snatcher Orb. Basic attacks have a 50% chance to launch a Soul Snatcher, dealing damage equal to 100% of attack, plus 150 true damage to enemies. And she knocks back the enemy. And each time the orb hits the enemy, you will get 10% extra in the attack. This is very important. First of all, this hero usually targets the front lines and the tanks, and she only deals damage to one of them. So she basically trying to push everyone back in the front to give the opportunity for the back lines to deal damage and to tank. So this is her main power here, where she's knockbacking the enemies every time they try to knock back your front lines. And then we have this spell, Nightfire, which is the ultimate. Each Foxfire randomly deals damage ranging from 0.0 to 1.3 times the base damage. So basically you will deal a lot of more damage using her ultimate. Her ultimate called Nightfire, she unleashes Firefox or Foxfire to attack enemies. Each deals 160% damage. So she will prioritize attacking the melee enemy with the lowest HP. So basically, let's say you're fighting and then you have Dark Knight and Paladin in the front of the enemies, and Dark Knight is close to dying. Her ultimate will prioritize Dark Knight and make sure he will die. The Mind's Mirror. Every 10 seconds, she debuffs the enemies with the highest attack for 5 seconds. So, and their main DPS is getting debuffs every 10 seconds for 5 seconds, reducing their attack by 20% and attack speed by 40%. So this is basically reducing their abilities of keep hitting and keeping the momentum for the team. Additionally, if you have the Legend artifact, at the end of this duration, you will stun the enemies for an additional 2.5 seconds. So after 5 seconds, you will stun them for 2.5 seconds, and then 2 seconds more, and you will have trigger this again. So basically you will get the enemies into a loop of stunning, attacking, reducing debuffs. This is also important. And for this one, it's just basically increasing your attack by 15% and crit rate by 10%. Foxfire, when you are 16 stars, you will get the Nightfire again, another buff for the ultimate, require 15 less energy to cast, and the number of Foxfire released +1. So basically you will trigger her ultimate at 85%, and you will release 6 Foxfire and not 5. So it's additional 160%. That's for her abilities. Now for the artifact, here we have the mythic one. As you can see, this one we explained, this one we explained. The mythic one, we have a new Foxfire raid. Every time you enter the combat, immediately release 4 Foxfire to attack enemies. Each deal Firefox. So it's like the ultimate, but 4 Foxfire, not 5. And you will knock back the enemies. So you enter the fight and immediately knock back the front line. It's again one single target. It's not for all enemies. And for the passive, in the first 25 seconds in the combat, increase attack speed by 45% and attack by 20%. So basically you will attack a lot faster. Her attack speed is relatively high. So imagine she will be around 3 seconds. So it's a good buff for her. And that's it for her skills. Now for here we have damage increase, and these are normal. So this is for defense and HP, attack HP, and this is attack. This is usually the difference, but this increase more attacks. Her attack currently here is 205,000, and now I will showcase her in multiple scenarios. We will go to the Beast Realm and try to see how she does there, and then we will go to the Tribe Trial and see how she does here, and then we will try to use her in some end game fights in PvP with some relatively strong enemies and see what her potential and give a full review. So stay tuned. So as you can see, today we are lucky in the Beast Realm. We have the magic event, so it's definitely gonna pop up here and deals a lot of damage. I will show a replay of it and let's see how much damage she deals here. I will fast forward it. By the way, she's not maxed out in terms of runes and shit, but she has a good potential to deal a lot of damage. So let's watch her in action. So as you can see, we dealt a lot of damage, and here, look, she dealt 61,000 damage and 61 million. So as you can see, as Abyssal Queen, she is eternal with 22 stars, and she is eternal artifact. So definitely this new hero in like attacking bosses is something different. You can see 15 million difference, and this is way weaker in terms of levels and runes and all these things. I think maxing her out she will reach 80 million, but yeah, you can see how much potential she has in bosses. Now in the Tribe Trial, I will give her a try too. As you can see, we will try to use the same lineup. So again here, as we can see, she dealt 63 million. And again, I repeat guys, she's not maxed out, she's not eternal artifact, she's not eternal overall, and she has nothing, like she's not fully built. As you can see, for single target, she's one of the best to add to your lineup in bosses and Beast Realm. Now I will try to show her in PvP and see what is her potential in knocking back enemies and if she is useful against hard enemies and strong enemies. We will start slow by picking some people here, which is a little bit challenging. So I will give this a try. We have Abyssal Queen for knockback, the new hero Foxy for knockback, and Warlock for knockback. I think she can easily replace Warlock and put back Holy Healer. Let's see her in action. Holy shit. So that's what my expectation too. In PvP, she will not be that good. Only in knocking back enemies, she will shine up. As you can see, like, she's not dealing that crazy amount of damage. She's just dealing almost as Sword Devil, or I don't know. She's not that good in dealing damage. She's relatively strong in knocking back enemies. You saw in the beginning of the fight, she just knocked him back completely to the back. And I will try to find someone with Dark Knight and try to fight him and see how she does with knocking back the Dark Knight with full knockback resist. So this guy is relatively strong, and I will try to knock back him and then utilize the Holy Healer to finish him. So let's see. Barely any damage, and the knockback didn't work out really. I will try once again, but this time I will try to use Warlock again. So as you saw, guys, I don't think she has a good potential in PvP. In PvE, she has great potential, but in PvP, I don't think she will be useful. I mean, we can try her one more time, but this time without the Abyssal Queen to see her damage output. No, I don't think it's enough damage in PvP. She's only dealing damage to one target, so I don't see her being useful in PvP, but PvE and bosses, she's definitely one of the best. I mean, I think she's the best currently in the whole meta. I think she's gonna dominate all the Tribe Trial and the Beast Realm. If you have her, you will be in the top 1. But in PvP, I don't see her replacing the Witch or the Abyssal Queen. Like, these two are just bursting damage, not even the Head Dragon is better. So yeah, I think Witch, Abyssal Queen will always dominate, and she will not replace them, but definitely in the Tribe and the Beast Realm she will shine and be so useful. And that's it, guys. I think I showcase everything about the new hero, her use, and her potential in PvP and PvE. Let me know in the comment section if you have something different. And as you can see, it's really a good hero in PvE overall, and her knockback is definitely something useful and you want to look forward to. But as you can see that the knockback resist is definitely winning, and it's hard to push Dark Knight back. Maybe against other lineups you would, but in end game, no. Maybe she can be useful in mid game and early game. And shout out to Daniello again for letting me in his account. It's one of the best accounts in the game, and he's overall 3 million power. I think that's top 10 in the game. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.